Hello, YouTube land. This is Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews, and today I am reviewing Maketoys Cross Dimensions Rioter Despotron MTCD02. And here is the packaging, and I will tell you right now, I like this figure a lot. He's really cool. So here is the packaging. Nice, nice picture of Despotron, Rioter Despotron. On the side of the box, you do have him in gun mode, and in the back, you have all kinds of different product shots. Him with this sword, which is really cool. Nice posability, and here are the accessories he has, and I'm going to go over what that is, which in a minute. You can create this huge cannon if you want, and I'll show you how to do that too. And what's he doing here? Anyway, I'll explain that too. And here he is, side profile. Side of the box shows this. The other side of the box is this. On the top, it is just Cross Dimensions by Maketoys. You know, MTC02, Rioter Despotron. On the bottom is just warnings, and that's it for the box. And here he is in his gun mode. And I'm going to lower the camera here. Excuse me. And bring this guy in closer so you can take a look. Here he is in his gun mode, and I like the gun mode. I think it's very interesting. It's very futuristic looking, which is cool. It does have a spring trigger, so it doesn't click, but you know, it pops right back out, which is kind of cool. You know, it's a small gun, which is nice. Fits pretty well. You cannot see through the barrel, through the scope, which is interesting, but it is pretty cool. And he has a double barrel pistol. I really like this guy. The way he transforms is, I think, quite nice and very cool. So this is his gun mode, and I don't really have any other. I don't have any of my other Megatrons transformed in gun mode. But for this one, he is smaller than the Maketoys Despotron, because, I mean, he's a smaller figure anyway. You'll see that soon. But he is amazingly cool. So let me show you what else you get in the box. Yep. You do get the instructions, which are nice. They are product placement. They are product shots, green telling what to do with the blue arrows and stuff. Really nice instructions, very easy to follow. They did have one part of the instructions where they wanted to tell you something, so they added an extra piece, which is nice, so you don't jack up your figure. He does come with another Striker Manus card, which I thought was funny, so you can get the scan thing. So you download the Maketoys app and you can scan this, and it will do a 3D model of Rioter Despotron. But Rioter Despotron's card is pretty cool, and I really like what this gimmick, because their 3D card is of Thunder Manus, which is their version of Power Master Optimus Prime, and oh lordy, does he look good. I will be posting a few of the pictures. I took a couple screen caps, and I will be posting those on Instagram at jmercer76. That's at JMERCER76. If you're interested, those will go up later today as well. So pretty cool. And he does come with one other accessory, which is this little piece, and I will show you where this goes and how you just plug that in. So here he is in his nice glory mode. So I'm going to transform this guy right now. We're going to start here. We're going to remove the scope. It just slides off backward. It is on a slide, which is pretty nice. Sticks really well. You're going to take this piece here and fold this down like so, and this piece will sandwiched in there, and this will just fold out. There's a small tab that slots in there, and that just, you want to do that flat, okay? Or bring it down actually to the side so you have some clearance. Next, you're going to untab the front of the barrel. You got tabs here, slots here, and then you have another section here that there's these tiny slots here, and then there's some tiny tabs there that just fork right in there. And you're going to do it's like a little accordion swivel. You're going to come all the way down, and pop that in place. Before you do that, you're going to open his chest and bring his head up. And I'm going to stop right here because this is what I'm going to show you right now. This is pretty cool. Now, the first Striker Mantis comes with a comic book which kind of gives an overview of what's happened. Megatron has the Matrix, and this is really neat. It's nice molded clear translucent plastic, and it's really cool because it looks like the Matrix is kind of it's definitely changed, disoriented, and it looks, you know, gives it that purple effect to make it look like it's glowing. Now, also while we're in here, you see these two purple tabs. You just push. I need a little flathead screwdriver, and you just push these out, and then that will release this piece here that pops out, and then you can put in, oops, excuse me, bump the camera, and right here you can put in this piece, and it'll give him the full silver chest. And you just remove them, and you can still put the Matrix back in there, and this way, you know, it just looks like he has, you know, it's all hidden. And so you're gonna bring this piece in till it tabs in. You bring his head up, which I really like the face, and you're gonna close this piece here, and then here and here. That closes his chest and gives him his head. I'm going to fold this piece around, just kind of leave this off to the side for right now. You can leave that up. Actually, no, you can't. So we're going to turn his torso forward. You're going to untab here. There's some slots here on the bottom. Can you see them? Kind of difficult to see with the lighting I have, but there is a slot right there, and there is these tabs right here, and they just, or right here, excuse me, and they just tab into there. And you're going to bring his leg up, extend it, snaps in, it's not in all the way. Come on. Doesn't want to go in for me here. Actually, I think that's it. You're going to take his foot and you're going to untab it. There's a tab here, slot there, and you're going to, before you can do that though, you need to flip these out just a little bit to give clearance. And you're going to bring this out, and you're going to, as why this is still collapsed, turn it around. It's a lot easier. Bring his foot out and his heel, fold his heel up like so. Bring these pieces back down to his side, and you're going to pull this leg down, and then you're going to rotate it 180 degrees. Hold on, there it is, and then bring his leg forward. And that's it for this leg. And as you can see, this leg's pretty simple. You're just going to rotate it and bring down feet, and then turn the heel spur. Sorry, I'm a little off camera there. And there he is already. I mean, his transformations, per the instructions, are only 24 steps. And really nice transformation. He's got good ratcheting joints and everything. And bring this just over just a second. As you can see, he's got a little bit of arm issue. You're going to pull these pieces out like so. And that's to do that on both sides. Like so, because these fill in those gaps there. You're going to take the arms and you're going to bring them out all the way around. You're going to turn, actually no, you're not. You're going to bring his arms down. Before you bring this one down, you're going to bring this, you're going to turn this back here. Like so. You got to kind of turn it and get it towards that right angle. You have this tab here, it's going to slot right there. And that'll tab right in there, all nice and clean. And then come here, you're going to take this piece, collapse, and then bring down. Same thing on this piece. Collapse, bring down. And then, let's see, you're going to slide these up. Come on, slide up. And then these will fold almost, these will collapse to almost being fully flat. Pretty good, like so. Now for his hands, you're going to take this piece here, and you're going to, it gets tricky, and then this one sticks really well on this side for me. Ugh. And see that? So you bring this out, and then you can unfold the hand, and there's a tab here and slot here. You're just going to make sure that's lined up, and then that's that. Then you can take this piece off and do that, and then there is a tab on the back here, slot here, collapse that down. You have one arm. You're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, and then bring the fist out and down. Oh, perfect. And then you just slide this piece off too, tab that down. And here he is in his robot mode. And I will tell you right now, I like this guy, I think, a little bit better than I do Striker Manus, and I loved Striker Manus. So this guy is definitely, Maketoys brought their A game with this figure. He looks fantastic. I actually don't mind the purple gem. I'll probably put the purple gem back in his chest, or I'll slap a small Decepticon logo there. Really, really nice. I like the bullets on his shoulders and everything. So let's bring a closer look so you can see the head sculpt. Really nice, just really cool. The purple ice pop off really nice. His head is on a, you can do, almost a 360. There's little clearance issues on the side, but he can look to the side, look to the other side, look down, really far down, and he can look about put that far up, look that far up. He does have full rotation, 360 degrees. He can extend his shoulders out. He's got the bicep swivel. He does have more than a 90-degree bend for his elbows, which is really cool. He does have a wrist swivel, and his hands do open up. 3 fingers on one, then an independent index, which is cool. He does have a slot here, and I'll show you what that's for. There's one accessory I did not show because I have it put away. I have it in his storage in case you don't want to use it. He does have a nice waist swivel. He can do a full 360. Might kill him, but he could do it. These tabs come up, so for clearance, and he can go back that far, and he can go back that far. And his knees, he can bend 90 degrees. And he does have a nice ankle tilt, and he does have some foot motion, so you can extend his foot all the way down, or you kick it up a little bit, and his foot is on a nice big ball joint. Really cool. And these pieces do flare out on both sides, which is really cool, so you can get some really good posing with him. I've already been messing with them and really like him a lot. Now his cannon, they say his cannon, the pictures and the instructions have it like this. And I think that's okay. Me personally, I like it like this, just because that gives him a bigger barrel for me, but that's just me. So it's all up to you. Instructions say this way. Pretty cool. Now, here's one of the things you can do. I'm going to take off this cannon. This piece pops off right in there, and here is his Energon sword. Really nice. You can see right through it. Really nice translucent plastic. Really cool. Now, this has a groove in it, and a groove is on both hands, so he can hold it, and it does not come out. It slides into that groove, and it stays. And you know what? He's pretty awesome with the sword. I think he's really cool with it. I actually have him posed when I had him on my shelf earlier. He was posed both weapons, and looks really good. The other thing you can do is, excuse me, you can do, plug that back in, and you can take this piece here. Oop, let's do it this way. Piece here, like so, and then this piece here, like so. Come on, get in there. Ooh, excuse me. And then you can give him a super cannon, which me personally, I don't like the super cannon. I mean, he can still pose with it. It doesn't make him side heavy or top heavy or anything. But look at the size of that thing. Really? So, me, I like having him as... I'm just going to leave that on there because I think it's cool. I'm just going to... Well, now where these actually go, if you don't want a super cannon, is they have these rails, or these slots here for the rails. There's 2 rails on his back, and you just put... and it snaps right into place, so they don't fall off. Snap right into place here, and there he is. And I like him looking like this. I think he looks incredible. So bring this guy back and we'll do a couple size comparisons for you. Here he is with Maketoys Masterpiece Despotron. And, you know, I'm going to bring the camera up just a little bit. Excuse me for the shakiness. So kind of before and then after the events that take place in the story that they brought up, which I thought was really neat. So really cool. You know, I like the Maketoys Despotron. And this one, Rioter Despotron, is amazing. So anyway, take him out. Here he is with Voyager class Galvatron, and you can see he is taller than Galvatron. And so he is bigger than a Voyager, but not quite Masterpiece or Leader class scale. Put him off to size. And here he is with, of course, his main foe, Striker Manus. And they are roughly the same size. Yeah, they're about, actually, I think Striker Manus might be a hair taller at the head. And I think they look fantastic together on the shelf. I am so excited about this wave that they're doing, their cross-dimension wave that Maketoys is doing, because they're doing Jazz, they're doing their versions of Hound, Jazz, then they're doing the Seekers, and the Seekers have like Dinobot parts on them, like they've killed the Dinobots, and I believe they're doing a version of Bumblebee as well. So I can't wait to finish this line. This line is incredible. I hope they keep going with it, doing more and more characters in this kind of funky mode, this really cool warped futuristic look. One other thing too that I like about these figures are actually, they're built as action figures first, and then the transformations are somewhat secondary. You know, it's something that was, they looked at that as the second option. You know, it was like, okay, we're going to make a Megatron or a Despotron, but you know what? We want the figure to be fully posable, and he's got nice ratchets in his thighs and stuff. So, you know, you can have him in a nice pose, and he won't fall over and anything else. And there's no die cast, just to let you know, it's all plastic, but it's sturdy. The plastic's really good quality. He looks fantastic. And like I said, I can't wait to see what else they do. So, if you're a Megatron fan and you want something different, kind of a different storyline or a different look for him, I think he is perfect for your collection. If you're a Maketoys fan, definitely pick him up, because you probably picked up Striker Manus already. And if you have Striker Manus, you need to have his foe with him as well. I don't see a lot of drawbacks for this figure personally. The transformation I thought was very intuitive, was very fun. A couple of the tabs didn't snap completely into place, but that could be me afraid to put too much pressure. But I really like everything that they've done with this figure. He looks great. He just, I don't know, this is Megatron. This is a different version of Megatron, like a futuristic Megatron that looks just incredible for me. I really like this guy, and I'm happy that Maketoys is doing this design. And I can't wait to see what else they have coming up. I am going to post some pictures of the 3D rendering for Thunderous Manus, which is the Power Master version of Striker Manus. And I will be posting, of course, some more pictures of this, of just Despotron and with a few others, and doing some poses and everything on my Instagram, and that is at JMERCER76. You can also follow me there. I post pictures quite a bit, do shout outs, that kind of thing. Get my screwdriver out of the side here. And oh, here, I'll throw in a deluxe in case you want to see what it looks like. So, just he towers over deluxe, and his legs are spread, and he's in a good position. So, anyway, I hope you liked my review. If you do, please leave a comment. If you have any questions, definitely ask. If you're rude, I will block you and mute you, because that's just me. I don't like rude people. I am also throwing a contest right now that's a couple of videos back for a brainstorm. Walgreens exclusive Titans Return brainstorm is up for grabs, and I will be doing that drawing on January 1st. So thank you so much to all of you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Have yourselves a great one. Bye-bye.